Guys, how's it going? It's your boy Furico here. Oh god, we are on YouTube, I guess. This is going to be real quick, or well, not super quick probably, but real quickly, what this is. This is just a reconstruction of the very first bit of the Warhammer Chaosbane story. I had a thing a while ago where I switched my Prime memberships, and it just disappeared a whole lot of my videos that were stored on Twitch away from there, so I lost bits of some playthroughs. I just lost the first bit of this playthrough, which is mainly done with Gecko, so we're going to go ahead and recreate just the first little bit of the story, so that anyone following along on YouTube will not miss out, basically. So that is our plan for today. We'll probably I used an archer during the playthrough and Gecko used a mage. So I'm probably going to use one of the other characters altogether. So I have kind of been through the story at this point and seen everything, but we're gonna go at it from scratch, and probably with a different character, with a noob character. We'll try out a different class. I guess it'll vary some of the gameplay you see throughout. Warhammer, all in all, so this is a kind of a Diablo-esque type game, and it's actually, I have to say, had a pretty good time with it. So we'll leave this big lore drop witches, and I will hop back to these after.
Lawlessness and despair, the empire of man lay in ruins, torn asunder by civil war, and racked by famine and plague. Desperate, unscrupulous men deserted the temples of their fathers and gathered in forbidden cults, seeking the favor of the dark gods. And so it was, in the year 2301, that a Kurgan warlord named Asavar Kul united the savage tribes of the Chaos Wastes and made war upon the realms of men. The invaders entered the distant northern kingdom of Kislev and sacked its largest city, Prague. They sacrificed its people to their dark gods, and any who managed to flee were driven into the freezing wilderness. The Empire seemed powerless to stop the Chaos Horde, and many feared that the end of the world was at hand. But in the Empire's darkest hour, a nobleman from the south named Magnus rallied the people of the Empire to resist the invaders, uniting the warring Elector Counts in the process. The Imperial Army marched to the rescue of the Kislevite capital, fighting Kul's army in a massive battle outside the city walls. Joined by mighty heroes from all across the land, Magnus defeated Kul in single combat, and the Chaos Horde was scattered to the winds. Blessed by the gods and heralded as the true Emperor, Magnus returned to Nuln in triumph. But even as the old world celebrated Magnus's victory, the dark gods were planning their revenge.
Okay, there we go. That's our nice little intro. You know, that didn't really make a whole bunch of sense to me at the start, but kind of looking back on it now, having played the game, it does. So I guess there's something to be said for that. So we'll change hero. That is my mind kind of main hero. Change hero, yeah. Okay, create. So that was what Gecko used, and I used Scout. Witch Hunter is DLC, so we can't use that one. That was the one I actually originally wanted to use. Dwarf Engineer, Slayer, Slayer could be fun. Empire Soldier looks like a good old-fashioned sword and shield. Maybe we'll go with that guy. True Bastion against Chaos Fallen uses his shield and military strategies to turn his enemy's power against him. The more his attackers try to overwhelm him, the more effective he becomes, decimating hordes of the wretched creatures with formidable counterattacks. I don't know about counterattacking, but screw it, we'll go. We'll be fine. Okay, so I want to play Chapter 1 Null. Yep, this is what we want, Chapter 1. Let's go.
There was a time when an emperor ruled in Nuln, and the empire was at peace. But that was long before you were born. Soldiering is the only life you've ever known. Your father was a swordsman in service to the Elector Count of Reichland. By the time you were 15, he was dead, and his sword and armor passed to you. You've lost count of the number of battles you fought. Some were victories, others defeats. Most were fought over the same barren hills and empty villages, year after year. You rose through the ranks, replacing men who'd fallen along the way. Then came the news of the Chaos invasion. Panicked Reichlanders spoke of the end of the world, and you feared they were right. With the Empire divided, who could stand against Kuhl and his horde? But then a nobleman from the old imperial capital of Nuln stepped into the breach. His name was Magnus, and he called upon the warring Elector Counts to stand as one and drive back the Chaos horde. You expected no one to listen, but this time was different. Magnus's message spread like wildfire across the Empire. Within weeks, you and your company were on the march, joining the growing army as it headed north. Not even a lifetime of battles could prepare you for the nightmare that waited at Kislev. Just when all seemed lost, Magnus and his knights launched a desperate charge against the Chaos Warlord and his bodyguards. Surrounded, you and your men held back the horde until Asavar Kuhl had fallen. It was the company's greatest victory, and its last. By the time the battle was over, you were the only one left. Once the dead were buried, you accepted Magnus's invitation to join his retinue and return with him to Nuln. After the horrors you witnessed at Kislev, defending the Empire from its foes is the only battle worth fighting anymore.
It's interesting, that intro. I felt like he was speed reading through some of it. But each of the characters have a different background as well, so that's very different than what we would have seen with other characters. The loading times can be quite long, and the game has been prone to the occasional crash here and there, but
it was an age of lawlessness.
We'll see.
And
Oh,
despair.
here we go. More.
A time of dark magic, treachery, and war. It is a night made for witchery and evil deeds. And across the city, guardsmen clutch their weapons tightly and count the hours until the dawn. Sleep is hard to come by on a night such as this. The air is tense, and memories of the battle at Kislev leave you restless and on edge. Suddenly, a peal of thunder shatters the stillness, followed by a howling wind that shakes the tower to its foundations. Foul magic curdles the air, and screams echo in the courtyard outside. The tower is under attack.
Oh no!
Sounds like trouble in the courtyard. I'd better take a look.
Okay, use L to move. Oh. I guess we are. What? Okay. Cool. Gang of bastards.
Chaos forces are storming the tower. I've got to get to Magnus.
Okay, let's go. Magnus be this way. It's not marked as the way, but it has to be the way. Oh, when you level up your character, you gain new skills, yada yada yada. Okay. Health is low, use your potion by pressing LB. Okay. It's gonna be tutorialing me on a lot of stuff. Speak to the soldier. Okay. Let's do our skill stuff first. We won't have any armor. Okay, we got this whirling slash. Cool. Well, we're done then. It's not super brilliant, but it'll work. Okay, we have to speak to this bozo.
Thanks, Sigma, you're here. There's monsters everywhere. The tower's being overrun.
Stand
Okay.
fast, soldier. They're here for Magnus. Where is he?
Upstairs in the throne room. There's armor in a chest by the stairs. Take whatever you need, but hurry.
Okay, so awesome. So we're getting some armor. Boom, equipped. Thought we got more than that. Apparently not. There we go, we've armor equipped. It's very, very, very different than I played the Archer. Shield Smash uses to slow enemies. Okay. Also builds a power charge that upgrades the skill stun enemies the next time it is used. Okay. I've unlocked it. I had it already. I was using it. Oh, so we can see it's red when it's charged up, so that just slows lads down. Eh.
As you reach the throne room, the air seethes with foul magics. A Chaos Sorceress stands before the throne, and Magnus, the savior of the Empire, is caught within her spell. There is only one thing left to do. Shouting a challenge, you charge across the room, ready to give your life for the future Emperor. By the time you regain your senses, the battle is over. The Sorceress is gone, leaving you and Magnus for dead. The shouts of angry men fill the throne room, but these are not guardsmen. They are witch hunters, the Empire's feared inquisitors, led by none other than the infamous Heinrich Voss. You are under arrest for the murder of the Emperor Magnus, Voss declares. You try to tell him about the sorceress, but Voss refuses to listen. I see no sorceress here, he shouts. Only you and a room full of dead men. Confess your crimes, Captain Volan, Voss threatens. We will have the truth from you one way or another. After a week in the dungeons, you'll tell me everything I want to know. But before the witch hunter could make good on his threat, a commanding voice filled the room. Stop this madness at once! Teclis, Lawmaster of the High Elves, regards Voss coldly. Captain Volan has told you the truth, he said. It is you who have refused to listen. Teclis examines Magnus in silence. He lives, thank the gods, the High Elf says at last. But he is in the grip of a powerful curse. It is is only a matter of time before he succumbs. No one outside this room must know what happened here. If the people learn that Magnus has fallen, and everything he fought for will have been for nothing, the fate of the Empire lies in our hands. We must find this sorceress and end the curse before it's too late. If Magnus dies, the Empire dies with him.
Alright, I love how they blame me for all that shit. As a starting point. The sound mixing, I wonder can I change it in options? It's very uneven and it's that way in the game, so apologies. It's but the music is definitely way louder than the dialogue, which I don't think works super well. Can maybe do that.
There are dark and terrible forces at work in the city, Captain. If we are to find the sorceress and defeat her, we must confront the dark cult that has taken root in Nuln and expose its secret master.
Okay.
I hate to say it, but shouldn't this be a job for Voss and his gang of witch hunters?
You saw the mayhem the witch hunters left in their wake during the March of Kislev. Torture, executions, fire, and pillage. If they were unleashed on Nuln, it would lead to questions that we dare not answer. Not if we want the Empire to survive.
All right. What do you want me to do?
The attack on the tower came from the sewers that stretch beneath the city. So long as the enemy controls the tunnels surrounding the tower, our position here is vulnerable. Your first task is simple. Enter the tunnels and drive the cultists back from the tower. Kill everything in your path, but beware. There is no telling what foul things await you in the darkness.
Okay. I will say one thing, in future streams of this game you will hear, it's kind of weird playing it out of order, but you will hear myself and Gecko joking about to the sewers, or more missions in the sewers. High fantasy game, load of missions in the sewers. Because you really do end up doing quite a few missions in the sewers. For better or worse. I was going to say, I wonder do I want to crank up the difficulty, because I do remember normal being kind of quite easy, but we're probably fine. Certain advanced skills require energy before they can be used. If you don't have enough energy, you can't use skill. Yeah, fine. Energy management was never really a problem. Gold, we never really figured out what eventing it does. You know, it could be used to revive. Certain circumstance. Really, beyond that, we never found too much use for gold. Oh, did he have an effect on him there because of my shield? Is that what was happening? I think they do. I think they all do. Veteran medal. So now during the base game, kind of took to only really doing our gear between missions. Eventually, and I think I might stick to that approach. Well, maybe I should do it early because we're making big leaps from potentially having no gear to having some gear, but we'll stick as we are for the moment. We can get it after. These missions shouldn't be super long from memory. Really does have a quite intricate set of systems that it does kind of expand out very well. The game. It surprised me. It surprised me. I ended up being like pretty impressed with this one, all things said, by the end. Of course, this is a character we've not really used. Well, not really. Haven't used before at all. So it's a kind of new and different style of gameplay. So that's what the charge did. And just, as the name implies, charges up. So that's interesting. B is to kind of spin, and X is the charge, which kind of does that. Really does, it just yeets through them all in a straight line, so that's actually great if we have a whole bunch of them running at us, so just smash through them all. I suppose we better check this side. Kind of pretty disgusting with like this big lumps of like congealed fat or something. Kind of like you. I don't know, is that. Okay. Between our two specials, we made good work out of them there. We do have healing and stuff available if we need it, so we might need it a bit for this guy, because he doesn't really doesn't have a dodge nor kind of ranged attack. He's kind of melee, kind of right in the mix, different to what either myself or Gecko used when we played through. Maybe a bit stronger initially as a result. Okay, I see. I think this is actually the main way forward. Interesting. We have treasure up here then, let's get that. All about the loot in this game as well. Shoes, gloves, a beret. Should be able to get our guy up pretty well. Okay. It's very much hack. For this bit. Which is fine. So we'll have a bunch of these sort of levels. Hey, I seen a blue ocean. Where did it go? Maybe I picked it up. Let's assume that we did. Okay, well that's it. Leave the sewers, it says now. So maybe our first mission was just to have a look around, so maybe it's... Yeah, there's a load of bastards down there. Come on.
By the gods, my feet are killing.
Keep expecting that to be rule. Oh well. Okay, Collector's Guild, yada yada yada. Yep, this is where you can kind of dump your unwanted gear. Cool. Okay, we probably want to look at our gear first. See what we're going to use. Plus 07 minus 5, so no. We'll stick with what we got. There. Oh, I go with the blue. Okay, pants, blue pants, yup. Oh, with better boots. Again, we'll take the blue one. Okay. So now we can donate real quickly and do This'll be your saviour of a button donate all. Yep. Have it all. Unlock new appearances. Oh, my reputation is all the way up at 11. So that must carry. So that's interesting, because that probably means then that I can... Some things we can do. Yeah, we can have that. Oop. Gold. Maximum health. Yeah, we can take maximum health. Gold we don't really need more of. Nothing to do with it. Movement speed. Yep. Enemy champions deal less damage. That sounds good. Lucky charm. Also sounds good. So I'd say we equip all of them except the gold one. Maybe even then the gold one doesn't cost something to equip. So I guess this would be a little bit different in terms of the first time through. We wouldn't have access to any of these things. Alright, there we go. So our partner should be in... character should be in decent shape now. Hello.
It's done. The tunnels surrounding the tower have been cleared, but there are signs that there are larger enemy camps deeper in the sewers.
Of course.
I do not doubt it. The servants of Nurgle flourish in darkness and filth. Our battle against the cult has only just begun. You have done well, Captain. Return to me when you are ready for your next task. There is grim news from the tower. Voss has learned that a large group of Magnus's guardsmen have gone missing. He believes they might have pursued the cultists into the sewers during the attack.
Hot-headed fools. The sewers are a maze. They could have gotten lost in the tunnels. Or worse.
Someone needs to find them
Or
and
worse.
try to get them out. If the cultists haven't trapped them yet, it's only a matter of time.
Alright, get him. So we did our gear, we did everything. We are pretty much good to go. Okay, we have a buttload of points available. We don't have access to stuff there yet. Oh, I can start doing stuff here. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, don't do that. Go back to this one. Zoom. What am I trying to do? Sigmar's Rat. Sigmar's Blessing. I say we're on the spiral. Let's spiral it out. Spiral it in. That's another thing I don't think we had access to. immediately the first time through. Should all help though. Should make things a little easier, a little quicker. We're trucking through though. We'll get through a couple of these missions and we'll be caught up to part 2. Oh, I wonder, it might take a few hours. Probably not. Probably the thing with co-op is there's a bit of I'm screwing around doing something, a gecko is waiting, and vice versa. So it should be less of that. We can be quite determined and consistent, probably. Okay. So yeah, so like I said, playing the archer, very, very different. I don't like this business about the way these guys are occasionally, like this guy, running off on their own like fucking gobshites and I'm having to chase after them. I'm not a fan of that life. Keeping a little eye on my health as well. It's gone down a little bit, but it's still fine. It's the kind of red circle across the right one in the bottom left, the bigger red circle. I know there's 2 red circles. We'll take a heal now though, just to be safe. So yeah, the thing of fighting with this guy, obviously compared to the archer, is he's quite weak against these range guys, and we do have to kind of run up to them like this and just get them, which is not something we had to deal with the archer, nor would Gecko really have had to have dealt with as a mage either. You'd just shoot these guys or cast magic at them or something. Stop running away. Yeah, so it's definitely a very different playstyle. It might take longer actually. I think something like this would be fine if you had to probably if you were playing co-op and had the archer or the mage mixed in with it. Because you just wouldn't have these, I don't even call them problems. Minor annoyance that's being caused to me by like archers running away. Right, on we go. This is nice though. This is not sewers, but might be. I think this leads to sewers that we then go into. Memory serves, because everything was all about the sewers in the early part of the game for sure. We can keep an eye on our health. Okay. Definitely use the shield thing to bonk some of them if they're running away. It's re-blocking? Excuse me? We don't block. We don't block in this realm. Just not what we do. Get him. Alright. A bunch more nerds to bunk. Oh, wrong. Wrong skill. Run up here, did I get you all? Got them all, I guess. Alright, so down this way we go. So I think you really do have to use the shield thing to stop them running away. Interesting. Ah yes, and here's our way down into the sewers. This is where we're really interested in going. Oh, hello. Look where you. It broke up into all its individual bits. Interesting. Disgusting, but interesting. Oh, we have all three of them flamey yokies lit up. We should use that thing pretty soon. There's just treasure down here. We'll grab this first. We'll be on our way. What is it? Left trigger. So I actually want to pull nearly as many enemies as we can here. We will pull loads of them. Okay, we'll have killed a wedge of them there out of that anyway. I don't remember these guys at all, but maybe we were just blasting through them too quickly. We didn't really appreciate them. Well, also it has been quite a while ago since we did the very first levels. Okay, so our survivor boy is going to be up there. We have a treasure down here that we will get. I don't know if there's anything much else. So funny, I keep instinctively going to check chat, which of course there will be none because we're not live. Alright, popping on through. Definitely do want to get all them fragments. They might be important later. Okay. Survivor might be there, but there's treasure here, and that's surely more important. Alright. There's our survivor dude as soon as these... I suppose we should check the other side real quickly. There'll probably be treasure or something. There is, I can see it on the map actually. We do want that sweet, sweet treasure. Okie I think we're good. Let's talk to the man. No.
Damned cultist lured us into a trap. Tried to fight, but too many of them.
Take it easy, soldier. I'm going to get you out of here.
They took them.
Okay.
Anyone's still able to walk, dragged them, screaming, into the darkness. Forget about me. Find the others.
Or others? Okay, leave. God damn it, you dick. Is he seriously just like running away? Definitely wanted nothing to do with a fight there. Right, open out. So, as soon as we get her up, we'll take what gold we're given and like it. What we got? That's kind of what missions are like. There's a different dynamic in two-player as well. You can just split up and deal with different parts of the map and look around. You do have individual treasure drops, which is good. Alright, and we're speaking with Teclis.
I want you to see the
Oh, we got a few new abilities and things there. We should. Ooh, what's the? Oh, this is a zoomy one. I like that one. I like that one. What does Y do again? That looks potentially useful. As does that. Figure it all out. Oh yeah, gear. We'll take the blue one, please. They're better, but we'll stick with. Generally, like to try stick with gear class. So this nun shoulder sword looks good. Plus 21.4. Okay, those ones. Those are better. Those are much better. Huh. Them. We'll go with the better blue ones. Kind of a quality snob, as you can probably see. Oh, better shield. Yep. Okay, so I think we have 2 lead signet rings equipped then. Veteran medal, plus 9, minus 1, worse overall. Okay, we're good with our gear. Let's look at our skills. We got some... Maybe not some, we got a passive skill. So what is this doing for me? Corruption. Each nearby enemy damage dealt is increased and damage taken is reduced. Okay. Yeah, we can equip that. We've got all else going on. That does seem to be a good one, alright. Okay, I'm gonna... Well, we don't have a like range or a choice of skills at the moment, so this is all fine for the moment. Okay, that's the god crap done. Did I give your man his donation? I don't think so. Oh, on we push. Let's talk to this
I found the
bozo.
lost soldiers, but it was too late. They'd been lured into an ambush and cut to pieces. Most of them, at least. The cultists took the rest.
The men were alive when they were taken.
Yes. But what does the cult want with a handful of prisoners?
Not prisoners, Captain. Sacrifices. Offerings to the Lord of Pestilence in exchange for more power. We must do everything we can to prevent this. Go and make whatever preparations you require. Then return to me as soon as you are ready.
I'm ready. Visit the collect. I already did this stuff. Fine, it shouldn't be there at this point in the game. See, A1 100% we've been doing our collector skill things. But it mightn't, first time through, it mightn't be unlocked until there. And if you go down here, it's... Whoa. Sorry, guys. You can see this is Magnus, and he's all cursed, and the lads are trying to keep him alive there.
There is no time to waste. Even as we speak, the cultists could be preparing to sacrifice their captives. If they succeed...
They won't. You have my word.
The enemy will do everything in their power to keep you from reaching the captives in time. Choose your battles wisely. Now go, and good hunting.
Okay, so this one is kind of interesting in that it's a bit different. This one is actually timed. When you get down into the sewers, if I remember rightly. Which I don't think we realised right away the first time. But we'll see if we can we'll see if we can kind of get quite quickly to where we're going and then fight off whatever's around us. So it's kind of as good a plan as any. We do have that kind of charge move, the right trigger one, so we could see how that kind of works for situations like this. Okay, yeah, so see we have like we have 10 minutes and 7 prisoners. Leave me alone. So I don't like my odds here with just one of me. We'll see how it goes. Okay, well there's one.
You saved my life. Maybe one day I'll do the same for you.
Sure, buddy. Okay, so we're going to be about moving through the map, as I said, pretty quickly. Just trying to find prisoners. Not really getting too involved otherwise. We'll fight them all when we have to. At some point we probably will have to. Uh-oh.
Not yet time.
Okay, I can see a prisoner out there, but I don't have any path to them. And I see a couple more out there. Oh, I see treasure. Take that stuff later, nerds. So there might be like 3 of them all grouped up here. That'll be handy. Oh, and there's a big yoke. Okay, let's do this. Get absolutely bonked, everyone. Okay, this is fine. It's just going to take us a minute to kill him, but he's nearly dead. Of course he exploded in poison. Why wouldn't he?
I won't forget this, friend. Thank you.
Near about out.
You saved my life. Thank you.
Oh, butter.
You saved my life. Maybe one day I'll do the same for you.
Sure. Okay, we got our upper gear. And we're kind of good to move on. Oh, look at this puzzle. So we got 4 out of 7. We still have 6 minutes left. We're in good shape, but we're going to go back to duking and jiving. We're only going to stop really for treasure or captives. Okay, the rest of the captives seem to be down this way. So I didn't save them all the last time. I didn't manage to do it. So I'd be curious to see what happens when and if you do. Whirling slash superior. Get. Hi, bud.
I won't forget this, friend. Thank you.
Saved. Another one up here, and it looks like the last one then will be forward the way. We have a good amount of time left yet, so we might get to them all.
You saved my life. Thank you.
Not at all, you're welcome. Okay, 423 to get to this last guy. It should be doable. Yeah, he's right up here. Awesome. You can kind of take your time then with the rest of it. There you go. Good job.
My life. Maybe one day I'll do the same for you.
Alright, awesome. So the original playthrough with Gecko, we failed to get them all rescued in time because I think we just spent too much time fighting mobs rather than kind of running through a bit more nimbly like I did there. So kind of got the hang of fighting this guy now, and he's very different. I think I was happy, quite happy actually playing as the elf. This is just it's very. It's a lot more in your face, lack of a better term. Okay, I think we out. We out. So I know the point we have to get to. I was looking at it right before starting this, where the second part and the rest of the parts that I have kind of start on the quest, so I'll know when we're there. Turn to Teclis.
You see anything strange?
Indeed we shall. We'll do our gear first. Okay, hash. That one. Yep. No. Yes. Okay. Oh, new shoes. Okay, we're good. Donate the rest. New appearances. Let's look at our... Well, no, we'll look at the other stuff in the menu after turning in the quest, because we'll just get a chunk of experience that might level us up and stuff. I don't pay too much attention to this, just what's on the murals. Pretty cool looking stuff.
I got to the cultists before they could start their rites. The captives are safe.
Well
Yep.
done, Captain. The Chaos Gods withhold their gifts from those who fail them. This will weaken the cult and increase our chances for victory.
Good.
Now is the time to press our advantage. Return to me as soon as you are ready, and I will have a new task for you.
Okay. For your next assignment in the sewers. Okay, speak with him. Hang on, not that. Did it give me a gold veteran medal? It did. I thought it did. Awesome. Take it. Yeah, some of these we can start upgrading, and that is good. Having our standard attacks upgraded make a big difference.
Since the attack, we have been on the defensive, reacting to the enemy's plans. That ends now. We must seek out and destroy the cult's source of power if we are to end its reign of terror here in Nuln.
And how do we find this source of power?
The cult must have camps scattered throughout the sewers. Find one and capture its leader. He will tell us what we need to know.
Alright, I can do that. Yum 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 yum. So yeah, we upgraded some skills there, we improved our gear, we're doing all the right kind of things that'll make us stronger and make it easier. Main quest. Let's go. Yeah, man. It says find a leader or whatever. Unlocked a new skill. Okay, I normally try to keep this to between missions, but I forgot to do this. Oh. Well, guess maybe you only can do that between missions. Oh well, whatever. We'll bop through anyway. Okay, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Alright, I do think we are getting sufficiently stronger to deal with this nonsense. Oh god, two of these lads, okay. Well, that should be interesting, although we should be fine, but we'll just keep an eye on what about this Y stuff? What does that do? They probably don't like that, do they?
Until my last breath.
Okay, we're fine, we got them. A little hairy, but we were kinda okay. We're kinda okay. Definitely compared to my archer, the sky is a fair lot tankier. But I suppose he kinda has to be with this playstyle. Huh. Monster way out. Interesting that I can activate the entrance from up here, but it doesn't matter, we're going down to it anyway. You guys! Hello! Out we go. Bloodlust by pressing LT. Yep, we know about that. Oh, cool. Okay, I like the B one in the Bloodlust Slash, just putting up the big red shield and bonking through them. Okay, that's probably kind of where I came in, I guess. The old legendary Furico Sense of Direction strikes again. Head up, get into treasure. You nerds can't stop me. Oh, is this our boy? Are you a leader bean? He looks kind of leader beanie. No, I don't think that's necessarily your guy or whatever. It's just a random. Just a rando. Okay, get the guy, get the guy, get the guy, get the guy. Okay. This way we go, I guess. Hey, this is the skill I should be using way more. I think I'm coming to that conclusion. The charge skill is a lot of fun. Oh, I don't know what that green circle is, but I'm sure I don't want to be in it. No siree. I'm going to say I probably should heal, but not damaged really at all. No need. Shield to charge superior. So that's an upgrade on that. We'll equip it after. You guys for real? Hello. Goodbye. Okay, there's treasure up this way that I see, so we're gonna go get this first. Oh, cool. That's where our objective is too. Awesome. Well, let's deal with other stuff then first. We'll get her a couple of treasures and bits and bobs. I probably don't need to be this thorough with treasure and stuff for a throwaway playthrough, but it's kind of part of the charm of this game. It's just the looting is just quite enjoyable. Ooh, that was a gold item. I don't know, this game is kind of chilled out enough. It's something something I do quite a bit is okay.
Kill the unbeliever!
There's a big gang of bastards. Wow, okay. Pull out. Pull out. Fuck. I'm getting murdered and I can't even see where I am. That's probably a bad thing. Oh shit, they're healing up their flipping dudes as well. Oh dear, stop getting stunned. This is a lot easier with two people, let me tell you. Oh, go away, you minion. Them bigger lads we can maybe deal with in a bit, but... Dear Lord. Balloon.
Catch my breath first.
Okay, these guys are dangerous, so I just need to be careful, but we're nearly there with this. Oh god, I'll capture him in a minute. I probably need to deal with these other bozos first. Which is probably going to be fine, but maybe a little bit annoying. Just one or two more hits, there we go. Okay, we actually came out of that okay. It took a little long and was a bit of a fight, but we did really good. I kind of need to heal, but... There it is, back. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Rot, you bloodling! May the Lord of Pestilence turn your ghost to slime!
I was told to bring you in alive, you stinking monster. But nobody said anything about bringing you back in one piece. Understand? Shut your trap, or I start leaving pieces of you behind.
Alright, leave the sewers. We are out of here then. That's a much more challenging fight on your own than it was multiplayer, let me tell you. Ooh, we're getting some gold items as well, which is good. Okay, let's see what Teclis has to say now.
I've heard rumors.
Do.
I have your prisoner, my lord, but I don't know how useful he will be. He's more beast than man.
Leave him to me. I'll have the answers I seek, one way or another. Return to me when you are ready, Captain. All will be made clear then.
Oh. Person snatched from the dormitory. Oh, we have to go and do that, do we? Well, that's fine. We can go do that. We'll absolutely never use it, but it's there. It's not as completely useless as I thought it would be, because the red items, the top tier items, come in sets to get the full use out of them, so you could actually be keeping your red items for a set or something. Oh, so you have to meet him down there at the entrance to the cemetery. Okay, interesting, interesting. That means we want to have her affairs in order here before we go. Oh, hang on. Never mind, we have gold gloves, we have gold pants. We're coming up in the world. Okay, that's our gear done. Skills. What have we got? X-ray, we can put in a better version of this, I guess, but... Potion cooldown is reduced. Yes, I want that. And not so far, so you can see we've done a chunk of missions. Okay. That should be about everything then. Oh, donate. Here, take all my stuff. Alright, and away we go.
I'm not afraid.
Fortune is with us. The Ungor required very little persuasion
Oh, I
to
remember
turn
this.
on his human allies. The creature says the leader of the cult is a man named Friedrich Kessler, and has offered to lead us directly to the cult's shrine, located deep within the sewers.
Sewers, of course, yeah.
And you trust this creature?
This has nothing to do with trust. If there is one thing that all followers of Chaos have in common, it's supreme self-interest. They will betray anyone and anything in order to protect themselves. Faced with certain death, the monster will not hesitate to turn on his former friends.
Huh. And he won't betray us just as quick.
Not while we're holding the knife.
Okay, here we go. So do we trust that guy? Probably not. Memory serves, we do get massively betrayed.
What's this?
Rise! Spawn of Nurgle! Slay the unbeliever for the glory of the Plague God!
There we go. Betrayal didn't take long. Okay, I'm just gonna hold ground and keep hacking, seeing as this seems to be working. Okay, nerd, it's just me and you now. Stop running away. This is definitely something that I never had to really contend with as an archer, is how much they run away. Leave. That's it, just leave. Obviously not the way we came in. Suppose we'll explore around. We're gonna have to find an exit, I guess. Jesus, interesting. And my kind of memory of this was that, oh, this is a new kind of relatively complicated Diablo-esque game that was throwing like a shit ton of mechanics at us. So myself and Gecko spent probably a ton of time in menus and figuring out what was going on in the first stream of it, which is what we're trying to replicate here. Perhaps maybe we did 4 hours, and I'm coming up on 2, and I'm kind of catching up to where we got to. I honestly don't remember, but I thought it would be quicker than this to catch back up. But maybe not. Maybe I should expect it to be around 3 hours. It doesn't matter. We're not in any panic. We're just I am just vibing, just chilling. It's very different though, sitting here rambling to yourself. It feels kind of weirder than when you're streaming and talking to chat, maybe. This is very much like, well, I'm just sat here talking to myself. Maybe for the entertainment of people on YouTube. Maybe. But as I said, we lost. I did lose videos from some other, or stuffs from some other things. I think Ghost of Tsushima, I lost a part or two, which is quite sad. Dark Souls 2, I definitely lost a video in the middle of that playthrough. The Outer Wilds, I lost the first bit of, and that's, I really just can't replicate that. The Outer Wilds is one where you can say, oh, we'll go through the first bit of the story or whatever. It's that's a unique game with a kind of unique, very unique everything. It's a really unique and rewarding game, that one. But yeah, I think in terms of that we won't be able to replicate it. But this is very much one where I kind of seen the first part was missing, and I was kind of like, well, I can probably play through the first bit of the story, and even though that video is lost, we can kind of have a fairly complete playthrough. Without the gorgeous gecko, though, it's just not the same. It's just not the same. Oh, treasure. Did of course pick the way that wasn't the way out. That looked like a gold shield though, that could be good. Oh, of course, if I paid attention or knew this game at all, I let Gecko handle navigation for the most part. I see that arrow is probably pointing me towards the way out. So it's probably up through here. And probably, maybe, hopefully. Oh, more treasure though. Leave me alone. Oh, get wrecked. I'm just here for the treasure. Okay, on and on we go. Shoop. Looks very suspicious, but anyway, moving on.
Not enough energy.
I wonder, are you still options to do more more moves while in that form? Oh, I think it's because it's 1, 2, 3. Probably get the other moves if I build up a second or a third gauge. That'll be it, wouldn't it? Well, it ain't that way. It's obviously going to be up the way according to the map, but... suppose we can take a peek down here. Actually, I'm pretty sure, yeah. I was going to say, I specifically remember there being treasure at this part of the map. Is that I don't know if flashback is the right word, but I just remembered. Okay. We out. I'm looking concernedly at my phone as well. This is something that she's probably won't care about, but I left my phone kind of not super near the edge of the table, but kind of near enough. It's over the far side of the room. I don't like to look at it when I'm doing this kind of thing. I try to leave it away from myself a bit. Whatever a couple of messages and things have come through, it's moved perilously close to the edge. A little bit of it is over the edge now, so I wonder if a couple of more people try to annoy me, will it fall off? Should be fine though. I get those. Dropped it more times and it's been fine. I'll give you an update whenever we're at the end of the video. Did the phone survive? I'm sure it will. This is a big map. I guess it's mostly very open and whatnot. We can peek around it for treasure, but again, really, we're just going out up the top. We can get up a whole gang of these lads to fight, because it's easier to fight them together. Like so. Oh, there's a big boy. Hey, buddy. Well, it's interesting. I'll do a heal just to be safe, but my health regen seems to be kind of whatever I have keeps to be pretty much keeping pace with the damage he was doing me. So we weren't ever in any super great amount of danger there. Which is good. Okay, moving on then. Well, that was all kind of a waste of time. There wasn't anything much. Oh, this is our way out. Awesome. Out. We are out. Can't link two fragments of the same color. Link fragments. I don't remember ever doing a whole bunch with them. Okay, return to Techless again. Cool. Oh, he's over here. Okay. That's good and nearby. Hey, buddy.
The damn beastman was lying the entire time. He led me into a den of monsters and laughed at me as he died.
I had not expected this. No mere human cult could command such loyalty from an Ungo.
I don't understand.
Nor do I. And that troubles me. If the servants of Chaos would sooner die than give up their secrets, then we must find another way to reach their hidden shrine.
I'm open to suggestions, High Lawmaster.
Heinrich Voss has more experience with these Chaos cults than anyone else in Nuln. Speak with him. Perhaps he knows a way to obtain the information we seek.
I'd rather fight another nest of Chaosbane.
What was that?
Nothing, High Lawmaster. I'm sure Witch Hunter Voss will be happy to help.
Of course. Of course he will. Speak to Voss. Awesome. This might actually be getting toward this might be the last quest we have to do to get caught up with the second part of the playthrough. Let's be diligent though and do our stuff. We'll upgrade our gear and Hey. Do the things that need to be done. None of them are actually any better. No. There's a good golden shield. Okay, awesome. We good. Okay, menu, anything else? Y attack, we can have a better one of. What does that do, actually? Plants a banner and grants a player a damage bonus and a reduction in cooldown time and energy cost. Oh, cool. So, yeah, fight at the banner if possible. Yeah, let's upgrade that. Let's white Elnot. Oh, one last thing before we get started into something that we can't get out of. Let's do more of this. Cool. Let's go. So if this is something about a map on a tattoo or something, I think we are near the end.
You were lucky to survive the Ungor's trap, Captain Folan. Only a fool trusts the word of a servant of chaos.
Have you been spying on me, witch hunter?
Uncovering secrets is part of my trade. I have eyes and ears in every corner of the Empire.
Sure thing, boss.
Yet you knew nothing about a chaos cult gathering strength right under your very nose.
I haven't time to waste on idle chatter, Captain. What do you want?
There is a shrine to Nurgle somewhere in the sewers. How do you find it?
Cultists often hide their secrets in symbols etched onto their flesh. Look for elaborate tattoos on any cultists you find. Concealed in the lines may be the location of the shrine.
And if I bring you such a cultist, you'll be able to decode these tattoos?
I only need the tattoo, Captain. The cultist is of no use to me.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, this is going to be our last mission then, just for this first part to get caught up. This hasn't been bad playing it though. Sometimes I've listened to some politics about some finance, or some politics, some podcasts about some politics and financy type things for work. It's just an easier way to keep up to date with some stuff than reading through reams and reams and reams of stuff. This could be a game that I might stick on the background and play a little bit more of, maybe when I play a lot of driving games for it actually, but when I'm listening to those podcasts. Oh shit, okay, we're straight out here, okay. Wow. Really going for me right off the bat, eh? Oh god, I think I remember this one. Or do I? Maybe not. I guess we'll just keep going to the yellow door as indicated until we get the hell to wherever we're going. Yeah, this character is different, alright, but now that we're kind of going with him, like I say, from the next part on, you'll see the elf archer in action, who's just doesn't have the same problems with enemies running away and stuff because you just shoot them. Bastion against corruption superior. Oh, fellows, bring it in. Let's have a good and proper party here. Boom, boom. Okay, moving on. Okay, again, let's gather them all up as many as possible. It's just to maximize damage output. Twirl around and hit as many of them at the same time as we can. Okay, there we go. Oh good, we're getting somewhere. We've made it back to the sewers. Hooray. We do love them sewers. Okay. Built the bloodlusty thingy up to 3, so we may as well. I said next time there's a whole bunch of fuckers. I hope to gather up a couple more of it. That'll do, I guess. So yeah, it's interesting. In terms of what I recommend this class to play, probably not solo. You're probably going to have a better time with the mage or the archer if you're playing on your own, just because you can create distance a lot easier. Or not even create distance. With the archer, certainly you can. With the mage, I don't think you can create distance easily, but you can play from distance, which is good enough, I guess. This would probably be a better character to be used in conjunction with someone else playing playing a more ranged build.
Not enough energy.
Okay, just treasure down here, but sure, look it. We're getting the treasure, and that's it. Okay. Ooh, we learned a new skill, defensive strike. Know about that. Oh shit! I think this might be a level that this might be a level that he died in. Well, when I say we, that I died in. Not Gecko. Gecko's still alive. I think it is with them fuckers. Okay then, we probably want to be a little bit careful in going through this. Going through these shenanigans. There's potentially some legitimate danger here.
Kill the unbeliever. Tear him apart.
Okay, you're welcome to try, buddy. So this one here, Queen Slug for a Bush, is quite dangerous, I do believe. Oh my. Oh shit, what happened? Nope, didn't matter. We didn't get too horrifically hurt anyway. Okay, we're okay. She's dead, I'm glad. So let's just be sensible for a moment. Get her health back and then we can deal with anything else. I do just remember though, I think it was one of them and maybe a few mobs who, like this situation. I do remember just dying really quickly and being like, oh.
Not enough.
Oh shit, don't walk on that stuff. Okay, good. Let's also stay away from the exploding carcass. No thanks, we'll have nothing to do with that. Okay, hang on. My culty leader is down here. I need to get him. Let's just go and do that. Don't you run away, you fuck. I know what he's doing. No matter, he's nearly dead.
This must be the tattoo the witch hunter was talking about.
Okay, and we are out of here. Awesome. I believe we're going up this way. Hopefully there's no more of them, okay, when we see the exit. No more of them queens look for above monsters, because I don't like fighting them. Yeah, come on. Let's quickly get the treasure up here, I suppose. Well, I don't know why. I might never use this character again. But also I might. I said, I don't know. I might use this as a podcast game or something for a bit. Ba-dum. Down this way, I suppose. Seem to be too much resistance around here. Just down around and out. So I think this is right up. We give the tattoo to Voss and we go and talk to Teclis and whatever, and I think that's where we pick up the next part after the one part that we lost. So yeah, this wasn't actually this was a fun enough time to play through this again. It's a little weird sitting here and playing a game. Well, without being live streaming, but I don't know. It was similar to streaming. After a few minutes, I kind of got used to it, but it's probably more difficult when you don't have your chat to interact with and stuff. It's or maybe it's maybe it's similar to when you're starting out streaming and you don't necessarily have an active chat. It's probably not a bad thing to do something like this every so often. So we could take a lead signet ring that's worse. You know, we probably will. For the gold one, the perks are better. Singing skills, probably not. We're going in here. So remember, we go in here, we talk to Voss, and then we get sent down to the other tower to talk to Teclis, and I think that's how we'll know we're kind of back where we were.
My part, witch hunter. Take this foul thing and tell me what it says.
The symbols should not be difficult to decipher. Return to High Lore Master Teclis when you're ready. I shall have the location for you then.
Okay. extra skill points. Do you remember extra skill points as well? So yep, this all looks very promising.
Fortune is with us, Captain. Voss has deciphered the cultists' map and discovered the location of their shrine.
The timing could not be better. I have consulted the archives, and the signs point to a propitious time for the Lord of Pestilence. Kessler and his cult will be gathering in the depths to perform their obscene rites.
So we ambush the cultists and put them to the sword. Sounds simple enough.
Killing the cultists isn't enough, Captain Volan. There will always be weak-willed souls willing to serve the ruinous powers. If we are to break the cult's power, we must also capture Friedrich Kessler, as well as any chaos relics he possesses. Only then will Nuln be free from Nurgle's grasp.
Okie dokie. That takes us right up to where we were, so I'll see you back for part 2. Sorry this is a bit weird and all out of order, and I've played the game at this part, but like I said, I just it's really unfortunate where we lost a few videos, so the original part 1 of this playthrough was lost. So this isn't bad, and as I say, there's a bit of an exercise in talking to yourself as well, which is there's no harm every so often to not be super reliant on chat for commentary and stuff. So yeah, that was good. That was good. I don't know that I'll ever go back to this again, having already completed it. But like I said, you never know. I might stick it on for a change from a driving game or something when doing a few podcasts. Yeah, awesome. So this is a nice little YouTube exclusive, I guess. Thank you all for watching. I guess I'll see you in part 2, where I'll be back co-oping this with Gecko. It'll be a different style of play altogether, because I'll be playing the Elf Archer. Gecko will be playing the Mage. Yeah, see you in part 2. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye!
If your knees go and your teeth go, maybe you'll bump into Eric Cole.